Okay, so I just wanted to say that the 11th and 12th house are deconstruction houses. So whenever we get into having personal planets and the 11th or the 12th house, like the Sun and Mercury or Venus, we are truly unraveling what society teaches us, right? So I have Sun and Mercury in my South Node in these houses. You're going to be built up by, society. You're going to be built up by society, and you go the long way around, right? It's like, again, I love this shirt, taking the long way home. It's basically like taking the long way home to get to yourself, It's like you're living, it feels like you're living across these, and then you come from across these, and then now you're with yourself. And with Mercury in the 11th or 12th house, you might actually be a person that pushes or spreads goals that really aren't your own. You might be a person that's like extremely supportive of a bunch of other ideas that aren't yours. You might support, tech companies and all that stuff. You might be a person that could be, in the Olympics type deal, depending on other aspects. Because it's all about other places, things, and people, and less about you, So that's what those houses are for. And it takes a while to get to those houses. It takes a while to get to the 11th or 12th house. Like, think about like all the info that is said about the 11th and 12th house, about organizations, about, like technology, about, being overseas, about social media. So it's all about other people and intaking everything that we get from other people. But you're only your best self when you're able to finally take that sit back and deconstruct the 11th house, deconstruct the 12th house, which is just the inner house of self, taking that, all of those subconscious thoughts that you push away for the better good in order to like help other people. So you're naturally good at that. You're naturally good at seeing, at like filtering. You're naturally good at filtering and understanding when something is good for everybody, even though it's not good for you. You're naturally good at knowing that. And while we do love that about people, we also need you to be yourself so that your energy will be most effective. Because that's really what this is about. That's what this journey is about, is finding how your energy is most effective to you. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's nice and beautiful to help others, but what about you? So we love that about the 11th and 12th house. And me having my son there, and being past 30, I've learned a lot about just like stopping trying to give others what they want and start relying on me and my energy and what I can do and what I want to do. You know what I'm saying? What I want to do. What do you actually want to do? Like, how do you actually want to express yourself in the world? And that's where the information we come to. Typically after 30, with the 11th and 12th house. It's all about finally getting home and realizing that you never decorated that place. All about getting home and realizing that you really like your place to smell like violets, but you was never worried about it because you were always traveling. You never really worried about it because you were always at work. Your mind was always somewhere else besides, being in you. And that's the 11th and 12th house lesson. And that's truly the unraveling of it all. When they say that the 11th and 12th house is the house of undoing, it's never really a bad thing. That's not a bad thing. You're unraveling society. You're undoing society because it doesn't work for you. It doesn't work for you. And that's the 11th and 12th house lesson, is that it doesn't work for you because you didn't take the steps to get there. You understand what I'm saying? You didn't take the steps to get there. You didn't take the steps through you to get all the way here. You went backwards. You were like, it's like you woke up and you was like, I'm gonna help everybody. Didn't know who, what, when, where, why, or how, but you just want to get up and start helping everybody. Because society said that everybody needs help. And while that is true, you're also a part of society. You're a human that's a part of society. You yourself, depending on the situations you're in, you could literally need help. You could literally be the person that they talking about. You running around here helping everybody else. They was talking about you. You need help. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah. Yeah. So yeah, I'm super tuned in. And that's another part about the 12th house is being tuned in. Like, you're tuned in, but you're tuned in to like everybody else. Do you know what I'm saying? You need to, and it'd be super easy too, to tune in to you. So make sure that you tune in to you.